welcome to my channel. I'm Yoli and I tend to open stuff. As you can see here, Yoli is actually short for Yolanda, which is my full name. For those of you that didn't know, you're now in on the loop. So today in this video I'll be unboxing the Grumpy Tortoise Advent Calendar, the bullet journal version for 2023. So if you'd like to just skip straight to see what's in there, then please go ahead. I will put the timestamp down in the description if you want to hear a bit more, then stick around. So, you know how I may have got a bit of an addiction to subscription boxes, and that has eased off of recent. But I suppose what kind of happened instead is I then kind of got on a bit of an addiction to advent calendars, and I've ordered quite a lot of them. Some might say too many. So yeah, that's happened. That's a problem. That's a thing. So yeah, we're just going to deal with that. But what that does mean is I'm going to open some in advance of December and do some full unboxings. And then a couple of them I will leave to open properly in December as you're supposed to, and then do like a full unboxing of that after so I can still enjoy it and show you what's in it. This is Shari, my cat. Hello. I'm supposed to be showing off a box here, dude. Can I help you? Right, well, you can stay whilst I'm just chatting rubbish. So yes, that is the dilemma we have, a bit of an addiction to advent calendars this year. So this is the first one I'm opening. This is the Grumpy Tortoise one. They did lots of different choices. So at the top of my head, there was this one, which is the bullet journal one. They did a Hobonichi one. This is all like planner related stuff, by the way, if you didn't know. They did like a sarcasm one, they did a ghost one, they did like different themes, I think, to try and appeal to different people. And they're all 12-day advent calendars. So I suppose it's quite a good idea because if you wanted, you could have got two of them. But I'm not actually too sure about the store and whether it's my style, so I just went for one of them. I originally ordered one from, is it Inky Bajinky? Is that what they're called? But they ended up sending out a communication saying that due to mental health, I think it was, that they're no longer doing the advent calendar, which is good. Always put yourself first. So I had to find a backup one. So I think this one was £45 plus post and packaging. So brilliant. Thanks, Shari. So yes, I'm not sure what that's like value-wise because I've not ordered from them before. I suppose anything that's kind of a bit of a homemade advent calendar already has a bit of a value, but we'll see. I'm intrigued. So this is just the box it came in. It's just a plain box, and then you open it up and this is what you see. So we've got, oh, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy, Linda. So I'm assuming Linda is the name of the person that owns this store. So I've got a lovely little tag with my name on there. So let's open this up and see what it's like. Oh, we have another note here. Yolanda, thank you so much for purchasing one or more of our advent calendars for 2023. I've tried this year to have a calendar for everyone, which I hope whichever one you have chosen you enjoy. I have really tried to reduce our plastic in this year's advent. So if your chosen advent includes washi, this will no longer be wrapped in plastic. That is okay with me. I find them quite annoying to open when they're in the plastic anyway. And obviously that's good for the world. All the advents this year give you examples of new products coming to the Grumpy Tortoise in 2024. I love all products in this year's advent and I can't wait to start using them in my planners. Please see overleaf for opening suggestions. I really hope you enjoy opening it and wishing you and your loved one a lovely holiday season and a happy and healthy 2024. Thanks again, Linda. Then we've got, with it being 12-day, she gives a bit of a overview of when they'll be opening it on their Instagram and maybe a suggested way of opening it. I will just be opening it all right now. There we go. Okay, so we've got a pile of envelopes here. Okay, let's go to one. This is number one. It seems they all have a silver envelope with the number on. So I probably could reseal this if I chose to open it again in December. We'll see. This is what we have in number one. So you've got like one smaller one and two larger ones. I don't mind like the rainbowness, but I don't love it. I prefer more like kind of understated. I think I was expecting them to be almost a bit more like, sort of like neutral colours. So I'm hoping that the rainbow vibe is a bit of a one-off. But that's fine. Have to get my brain cogs thinking of what I can use these for in my bullet journal. I plan to set up all my planners soon, so number 2. Okay, I think that I might have signed up for a rainbow box here. Do you not think that it should have been called like a rainbow theme rather than just bullet journal theme? Maybe I'm speaking too soon. Perhaps it's not all going to be rainbow, but it's not looking too good, is it? In that front, that's all looking pretty rainbowy. I don't hate it. It's just not. I'll definitely use some of them. Different types of fonts there. Lots of 2024s. Okay. I think I'm going to have to get some acceptance going. I've got a rainbowy vibe. I don't hate it. I just... I guess by the time you like use each one, it's not like each one's individually super colourful. You could still try and theme that in a way, couldn't you? So weekly, daily, monthly notes, collections, index. So little tabs, which could definitely be handy. Do you know what? I will use those in my Wonderland 222 actually. That is quite handy to have. Number 4. Where's 12? Just in the middle. There we go. Let's go number 4. I feel bad because I don't like to be negative or badmouth independent businesses, particularly, obviously, but yeah, I think maybe I need to reread it. Maybe I've just messed this up here. Maybe I've just totally missed something here, but I don't think I would have gone for it if I saw that it was all rainbow vibes. I think that maybe what would have been quite helpful in the description, I think it still could have been quite spoiler free to just kind of say what the general vibes or the colour scheme is going to be maybe. But that's cool. I can see that being a really helpful way to set up. You know what? I certainly don't hate it. I do like it. So we've got those, which I like. And then they're all really different sizes, which is a bit random. I'm guessing because, like, I guess if you're setting up like a monthly page, that'll easily cover more than that would. I like those. 5. What are you thinking of the rainbow vibe? Let me know. These are quite cute. I like that font. So we've got days of the week. More days of the week. Just some black ones. That's good. Yeah, I like the font in that. So, yeah. Number 6. So we have a tracker. So I suppose the idea is to write the thing you want to track there and then go round. I like the idea of it and the concept. I'll absolutely give it a go. I bet it looks pretty at the end. But yeah, I think I work in like straight lines maybe or columns, but I've never tried it, so I absolutely won't knock it until I try it. And then we've got some more versions of trackers. I suppose the point is you could put in the thing you want to track there and cross it off. We've got some plain ones too. It's either like, yeah, really rainbow or really plain. I don't know. I think it just could have been a little bit more interesting in my opinion, but it's still given lots of flexibility. You could like colour that in yourself, I suppose, couldn't you? Number 7. So we've got some plain, some rainbow. So there I prefer the rainbow ones because they're a bit more interesting, but that's just quite... That could just have something a bit more to it, couldn't it? Just a slight colour of some sort, or... I don't know, that's just my opinion. The rainbow ones, they are actually quite nice. And then a different type of rainbow ones. So yeah, that'll be helpful for when you're putting the dates in. So we have, again, just quite plain. Could have had something a bit more to it. But we've got, okay, so that's quite helpful actually. So we've got like a calendar for every month. That really saves me drawing it out, so that's really cool. What is it? Oh, it's only 3 months. January, February and March. Where's the rest of them? Oh. Why would... Oh, you know what? I wouldn't agree with that value if the next... would it be 3, 6, 9, 12? If the next 3 are just the next 3 months of this. But I hope they're somewhere. Why would it just be 3 months? I'm sorry, but they're not exactly like that interesting. So you could have just done every month, no? 9. Okay, yeah, there is just 3. All right. As you do. Happy Mail Tractor, again, we've got just a very plain one. And a rainbow one again. Yeah, helpful. That'd be helpful. I did want to do some sort of tracker around kind of all the stationery and the subscription boxes that I do. So that will be helpful for that. 10. So we have something you use as a tracker. On these pages that I love creating is tracking 100 days or something. Use this page in your planner as a base and the coloured hearts to mark off each day. Could be also used as a countdown. Okay. So 100 days until, and then the idea is to stick the hearts to either count down until the thing or to track the thing. Yeah, that's a cute concept. Number 11. Hey, more colour. I just don't think it's very creative. What is this? Bullet letters. So we've got sort of half a row of A's, half a row of B's. So it goes all the way through. I know. It's 2 sheets of them. So there's numbers along the bottom there, if you can tell. That's not my favourite either. What are we ending on? Number 12, the final one. Okay. So lastly, we have 2 washi tapes. This is the first one. That's not my style at all. I'm not into like bows and like that sort of thing. And again, it's rainbow. And the second one, I dig this one a bit more. I actually quite like this one. So that's what this one looks like. So that's quite pretty. And I think you could use that functionally or as kind of decor. So that one's much prettier. More into that one. Oh, I really wish it gave me some sort of heads up that it was rainbow. I'm going to have to look now, because if it is, I'll make sure that I put a little thing on this video to confirm that that's me missing that. Because that's not fair for me to complain about that if it did say that. But that is the Grumpy Tortoise advent calendar for the bullet journal one. Actually, you know what? I will put it all out so you get a better of an idea. Give me 2 seconds. So there it all is together. So looking at it all together definitely like helps for sure. It helps me see that there's a lot of variety. There's a lot of thought put into the kind of the different ways that you could use a bullet journal. I just personally, I really feel bad about saying anything negative about small independent companies, but I am on this channel to be honest. The style is not for me. I find that they're either quite boring and plain, and why is there only 3? Or a bit like just rainbow, which isn't that interesting. That's just my personal opinion. I certainly will use some of it. Would I get this again? Not based on this one. So yeah, that is my thoughts, sadly. What are yours? If I've given my honest opinion, please give me your honest opinion. Obviously, if planning and planners is even your thing, if it's not, you might be a bit like, I don't have a clue, it's all just stickers. And you might not get as excited about them as I do, but that's fine. But yeah, do let me know your thoughts. And I will wrap this up now. I feel bad. Do you know what? Like, I will use it. I will use the stuff. Maybe like, do you know what as well? Like if I test pulling this out, does that look a bit more interesting than it does like, maybe it does. Does that look a bit more interesting? Yeah, it does actually. So I reckon I'll absolutely play around with it. So yeah, I don't know. Right, I'll play around with it. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.